welcome to another vlog featuring us and Bob Ross. So today's video we are recreating a Bob Ross painting. So for those of you who don't know who Bob Ross is, he is an American painter. He was on a PBS show called The Joy of Painting, and unfortunately Mr. Bob Ross is not with us anymore, so this is also like kind of a tribute to him. And yeah, so that's just a little bit about what we're doing today. Cass doesn't know the painting that I've chosen for us today, so it's a complete surprise to her.
Yeah, the only thing I know is the color. When we went shopping, we had to get black, white and grey. And then last night we had to paint our white canvases black. I don't know the reason why yet. I'm obviously still going to find out what we're painting today, but yeah, I'm going in blind.
Yeah.
This is obviously what we're doing tonight. We're just quickly going to paint the canvas black. I don't know why yet still, but yeah, so we're just going to paint the canvas black and then let it dry overnight, and then we'll get started with our painting tomorrow. So we've painted our canvases black and now we are just waiting for them to dry so they can be ready for tomorrow. Just wanted to quickly add, obviously we've dressed the same. We are both wearing dungarees and black bodysuits or turtlenecks. Yeah, both the same thing. And mine is from H&M. I've got a bit of a darker color, and yeah,
Mine's from Mr. Price clothing. Yeah.
So they're not the same color, but
yeah,
we try to look
as try to match
similar as we could. Okay, so we are gonna get started with our Bob Ross paintings.
If you guys would like to see the painting that we recreated, I'll have the link down below.
Yeah, we'll
and
link it.
He's got a ton of videos that you guys can pick and choose from, so yeah. The colors that we were supposed to use are gesso, but I guess we're not gonna use that.
We're just using this acrylic.
We got this from P&A.
Genuine heritage. How perfect did you get this circle? Like you didn't spill anywhere. Fuck, that is a perfect circle.
Okay, so the white we're gonna do in here. You'll see why just now. Can always just pull more just now.
Another perfect circle.
Come back. Certainly glad you could join us today. I thought today I'd show you a little painting that is so simple that even if you've never painted, you can do this one, guaranteed. In fact, it's one of the little paintings that you see in the opening. I thought maybe we'd show you how that one was done. So I'll tell you what, let me show you what I've got up here. Today I just have a plain old double prime canvas, and I've painted it with black gesso and allowed the black gesso to, and we'll just use a paper towel that I've wadded up here. And I'm going to show you how to take gesso. We use black, white, and gray gesso in different combinations up here. And I'll show you how to make a little back painting, and then we'll come back and I'll put a canvas up that has a finished gesso painting on it, and I'll show you how to color it. It's that easy. It's harder to tell you than it is to show you. So we'll just take our little paper towel, and I've just got a little plastic tray here that I picked up, and I'm just going to dip a paper towel, see, right into a little bit of gesso, and let's go right up here. First thing we want to do is figure out where our light source is, and all you have to do, maybe it's right here, just a little bit off center.
Off center.
Start with the lightest area and begin working outward. See, maybe this is a joy of paper towel painting. There. But you want this to be your brightest area in the painting. So we just start from there and we work outward. Outward, outward,
Keep
outward.
starting in the center.
There.
Okay,
Isn't
I'm
that
just mixed.
fantastic?
It's fine.
These colored gessos are just unbelievable. They do wonderful things for you. They open whole new doors of imagination. There we go. A little bit more. Notice I always start back in the center with that brightest color. And if you get little buildups of gesso here, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. When the painting's finished, those little high points will grab the paint and it makes beautiful things happen. Don't fight with it.
I'm like a bit lost.
All right.
Just make it a bit bigger.
A little bit more. And wherever. And if you do 1,000 of these, each one of them will be different. But what's so great about them, once again, even if you've never painted a painting in your whole life, this is one that you can do. So I wanted to share that with you. Okay, a little bit over in here. And once again, with this gesso, we don't make any mistakes. Because if you paint an area too light and you don't like it, all you have to do is take a little of the dark gesso and go back over it. It's no big deal. There we are. Something about like that. That's all we're looking for a background. All right.
Doesn't have to
A
be
little
the
bit of the
same.
gray here and there, because I want this to be a little darker out on the edges, so that it looks like we have sunlight in the center and it's working outward. So I'm just using a little bit of the gray gesso right over the top before you do the next one. It's just a little bit easier to do. Now, this takes a very complicated tool. This is called a foam brush. That's all it is. It's just a little disposable.
How far did he see? He did paint his sides black as
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
what
So
did
you
you
did.
I also do already. I don't know if this is now enough. He looks like he's gone a bit down here also.
No, not too much down there. Okay, so let us let this dry.
Look there.
Yeah, but you don't have to, because you'll see just now. Do you think you know what we're doing yet?
No.
Okay. Okay, well then let's let this dry. Okay, on to the next.
With a little foam brush.
I can't see.
Now, where we have the light area, I'm going to use black gesso, doing the color. That's all we're doing. So let's start and do some little background trees. I'll take this little foam brush and go through a little bit of the black gesso. Just load it up. It doesn't really matter. Something about like so. Okay, see we have both sides with a little bit of black, and I hope that shows. And we go up in here, and we have to make our first major decision. Where up here does our tree live? All you do is touch, and as you work
Touch
down,
lightly.
apply more pressure, and automatically your tree trunk will get larger toward the base. And trees normally look better if they're bigger on the bottom. So, there we go. Something about like so. So you just put in as many or as few trees as you want in your world. That's all there is to it. It's really all there is to it. There's no secrets here. Now I'm going to start going into some of the gray gesso. Because he's over here.
Oh my
They're farther away from the lights.
My trees aren't solid cakes.
It doesn't matter, Cassie. I promise you, you'll hear now. Because we're going to give our tree some character. And don't make them straight. You'll see why just now. Just like make them like, yeah. Like
Mine are
okay.
so thick on top.
It's fine.
I can't get them.
These are
straight.
background trees, you'll see. How many has he made? We don't have to make exactly the same,
2,
is he?
3, 4, 5, 6.
We don't have to make it exactly the same. Use this one. No, we're gonna add grey as well. Grey and white.
Oh, 5. I only have
Doesn't
5.
matter. You don't have to do the same as him.
How many do you have?
4.
You have 5. What's your maths? I have 4. Okay.
No, he's
So
using
when
grey.
we're done, the gray gesso will be a little bit brighter. And we can go right
Where are we
into
doing the grey?
pure
On top
white.
of it?
No, just next to them or in between
There.
them. Doesn't matter.
I didn't leave space.
That's
See
fine.
the
Just
variation?
Go
That's all there is to
serious.
it. Maybe we'll just do a couple of white ones here so you can see how
And
they're
he does
done.
white, so
We've painted the whole forest here in just a second. But that's really all there is to it. You just sort of work back and forth and wherever you want it to go. Maybe over here on this side, maybe here's a little tree that's got a yonk in it, a little crook in it. Trees aren't all
Where
straight.
did he put that?
Yonk.
Some of them
What did he do with that
have
with
little
black?
crooked areas.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Back into our gray and our white. Same basic thing. The farther you get away from the light source, the lighter you want these to become. And when we paint it, you'll understand why a little bit of the gray there. When we apply oil color over the top of this dried gesso, then all of this makes sense. Now I've got a little script liner brush. It's just our regular script liner brush. And
Did he do what? Did he? Yeah. Caitlin, I didn't even see. I'm so focused on my damn trees. Oh, what? What? But where?
He does white there.
I really didn't see him.
Yeah, you got to do them on the edge though, like here.
Is this the thin one?
Yeah, the thin one.
The one that I took from my makeup once.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
Okay, wait.
Wait, but what is he doing?
So now we're making little branches for our tree.
and the gesso. So it's nice and thin. Okay, then we go up in here and we can decide there's always little baby trees living amongst all
colour
these
is
big
this?
ones.
Black.
So we can put little delicate trees and sticks and twigs. If you have enough water, this will just slide right over it. There. And we can begin applying all kinds of little limbs and arms on these trees. Where do you think they should live? That's exactly where they should be. There we go. See that? Already it's beginning to look like it's deep in the woods. You work across over into here and you get into the white trees, then you will use white gesso to make its arms. Now like it. I'll put a few on this old tree here, just a crooked limb. Let me just do one or two little white ones so you can see how they're done. Over here on this side, so you can just bring little white arms right off him. A little more of my water here. There we go.
Your branches are so nice.
Mine all look the same to me.
It's not looking bad. Like look at them on the camera. They look nice. And your branches are solid, like mine are missing.
But that's fine, that's what a tree looks like. I feel like I've done mine, I've tried to make it too, like, straight and nice. think I'm done with branches. Okay, I don't want no more.
All those noises and put a big old tree. He lives right there. I want him to come right across. There. But these little disposable foam brushes work very good for this.
He's adding
There, see,
another
he's got a
one.
big arm that lives out here and one over here. We don't know. Wherever you want them. And then go back to your little liner brush, and once again, you can add all the details that you want into your painting. All the details you want. I'm just going to put a few in to show you how they're done. Because when you do yours, you're going to see it totally different. And it's going to be better. It's going to be much better than this one.
Whoa, what the hell did he just do? He's making branches for this tree. Yours looks so much better. Mine looks like a snake. Look how thick I made it up top there. But his is thick on top. It doesn't have it. Can you, let me just do this because I can't see where he's added his other one. He's like branches. Oh gosh. Oh my god. I still haven't found my berries. I've just stuffed it. So did I. I don't know where he's added his arms. I can't now. See. I've ruined mine. Oh! Oh no. Look what I just did. But I found this. I haven't found my push play there. Okay. But his arm. Oh my word, I did make a mistake now. We don't make mistakes, we make happy accidents.
Think where the light's coming through. And I'm just going to take a little foam brush and just touch. Just touch. You can do it with anything. See there? Just gesso. Just white.
Just gesso. Okay, we need some more. You don't need white. Oh, why is he doing it now though? Does he do it all along the
gesso? I'm going into some gray gesso. But I want the edges to be nice and bright. There, see? Maybe over here on the other side. Just a little bit more of that. To sort of bring all this together. It's up to you where you want these things to live.
What is it?
Back into the gray so it gets a little duller.
Where you want these things to live.
Here we can even take a little black.
Perfect.
Just play these back and forth. So you get all these beautiful variations. There, maybe right in there. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
But you can use the brush any way you want to, sideways, straight on, and each way will create new and unique, different effects. A little more of this gray. Maybe right in there, like that. And maybe we want to put a little path in there.
Oh, please push pause.
I'm using a little black and a little gray mixed together here.
Those look so good. I don't even know what mine is. What does he use now for this next part? Is it this again? No, it's this one.
For the bridge. Or what did he
It's
say?
making a
Pathway.
If you say that you are free, come out and be here with.
And look how little at the bottom here.
This looks like ghost.
But look how little space he has at the bottom. I still have quite a bit.
Shove some more.
I think I must go a bit more. Look what he did there.
Like that. Plus, why does yours look like that? It's because you've got a lot more. I have used a shitload of white and mine does not look anything like that. I've used too much.
Just scrape some of it off. Go like this. Go like
Going
this. Like this.
grey.
Does it make sense? But then scrape some of it now.
Grey.
Because you've got black underneath.
Come out and be here with me.
Yours looks exactly.
No, it doesn't. He's got like line. Oh, you've done that.
Not properly.
If you feel like having fun,
And then he adds another bush. Mursa bush.
I'm getting angry.
I can't do it. And his path is so straight.
To do the little background, as I say, I would let it dry between each and every layer. Now, I want to show you the completed painting. So I went ahead and I've got a canvas here that's all dry that I've prepared exactly the same way. So allow me to step in front of this for just a second and change this canvas and put up one that's already finished. So I can just show you how easy this painting is once you have your gesso in there.
Okay, so now we must just wait till
It
it's
really
done.
makes it very simple.
Done. What's this whole 15 minutes left?
He paints it in color. So he puts like a glaze over it and then he does it in color.
Over this.
Yeah, but we're not doing that because we're going to use gesso.
Very nice. I'm actually happy with it.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm not happy with mine at all.
I think it's okay. It's not too bad.
Yeah, yours looks good.
Yours looks good. What are you even talking about? I like your
And I
part.
think at this time we're
Okay, I'm done.
that's a liquid clear.
Yay!
This
Yay!
is a long horizontal and vertical
Okay,
strokes
we're
for
going to
sure.
show you the
So it's
results.
distributed across the canvas.
Okay guys, so our paintings are done. We're just going to let them dry.
And then we'll sign them, and then once that is done, we'll show you guys what they look like. But look right now, his one is on the screen and ours is like next to it. So
Yeah.
that's
Your part
basically
looks
what
so
it looks
good.
like. So does
Yours
yours.
looks like the yellow brick lane.
So yeah, we'll show you guys now. Okay guys, so this is mine. My little Cass that Caitlin says looks like Kato. But anyways, Cass, and this one is Caitlin's.
My name takes up the whole painting.
No, it doesn't. I like your name. At least you can see it's your name and not Kato. And this is the mess we made. Yeah, flip. The sun looks so nice. And there's Bob Ross's. Done. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
It's so nice. I don't know if I even
Glad
like my
we did
name
it.
one, but